There are many true things in Shakespeare's play Richard III, but there are also many things that were exaggerated to make the play more interesting. Here are examples of both. Shakespeare decided to write the play because of a legend that said the last of the Plantagenet kings was evil. Richard was the last of the Plantagenet kings. Because it was based on a legend, not all of the information is reliable. In the play, Richard is portrayed as a hunchback with a withered arm. In reality, we do not know what Richard looks like, but it is very unlikely he was a hunchback with a withered arm. Richard may not have been entirely acquitted for his crimes, but there was circumstantial evidence that would free him from some of them. In the play, Richard was charged with the murder of 2 princes. This was proved to be highly unlikely. Richard was supposedly seduced Lady Anne in front of her husband's body. While he did seduce her, it was not in front of her husband's body. In the play, Richard ordered the execution of his brother, George, Duke of Clarence. In reality, there is no proof of his involvement in this crime. In the play, Richard forces his wife into marriage and poisons her. There is proof that they had a loving marriage, and she died of a disease, not poison. Richard was suspected for Henry's death. While it isn't proven, Henry did die under suspicious circumstances in a tower, and it could have been Richard who killed him. Another accurate fact was that Richard is responsible for ruining Edward IV's marriage. In both the play and reality, Richard was a very influential king who made many reforms. In the play, Richard is thought to be mentally ill. We now know through other historical accounts that this is not true. Lastly, William Stanley led the attack on Richard III and seized the crown on Henry Tudor's head. But in Shakespeare's play, it was Thomas Stanley who did this.